Do you ever feel yourself pressured to agree to give somebody a discount? Whether that is because you think that you will lose the business if they go elsewhere, or maybe you just think, maybe I'm a little bit too expensive, perhaps I should be a bit more competitive, perhaps you think discounting is the norm and everybody has a bit of negotiation in their pricing. Now, I've talked for quite a few years about the perils of discounting, and particularly today, I want to come back to one of my sort of favourite and least favourite phrases all at once, which is that discounting makes you a liar. Now, there are several reasons why discounting can be incredibly bad for a small business. The most obvious being the hit on your profits. And what a lot of people don't quite understand is how much of an impact that actually is, and the difference between the impact on your business versus the impact on a customer. So let's take a really, really simple example and imagine that you sell something for £100, but it costs you £60 to buy the products, to buy the elements, to donate your time, for all the creatives, for the tech, or whatever else goes into it. It costs you £60 to deliver it. And it doesn't necessarily mean that that's £60 out of your wallet. It might just be that that £60 is masked by office costs, marketing costs, all that stuff that goes into your business. But actually it means that there are £60 worth of costs associated with that product. So now let's imagine you normally sell that for £100, costs you 60, so your profit is 40 quid. A customer comes and asks you for a discount, so maybe you agree on what feels like no big deal of 10%. The customer's paying you £90. So they've got a 10% discount. They're probably all right with that. They're not really shouting from the rooftops. They're not actually that bothered. But what you find is that your £40 of profit is now £30. So you've actually given away 25% of your profit, not 10%. And that's the bit that a lot of people don't realise. But also think about that same scenario. If you'd given them a discount of 20%, if you'd given them 20 quid off, then your profit has now gone from 40 to 20. So you can halve your profit without even realising that that's what you do. So that's the big thing, is that the financial impact is often so much bigger than people realise. But the other reason why discounting can be such a negative for your business is what it does to you and your business's integrity. So if you just think for a moment about businesses that you associate with discounting, think about businesses that constantly have a sale on. You might think about an occasional furniture store, for instance. These companies that have always got a sale on. But actually our perception of that business is that their pricing is not remotely genuine. We don't think that these are businesses with integrity. And there is often that question of, have they ever actually sold it at that full price in the first place? Or is this all just a bit of a rip-off? Now, you might think that that same question wouldn't apply to you, and it particularly wouldn't apply if it's just an occasional discount here or there. However, what does happen is you open the door to questions about your integrity. So you open the door to somebody suddenly having a question about, well, I wonder if that's the best price I could have got. I wonder if the next person has paid the same as me, or have they got a better deal than me? I wonder why they didn't give me that best price in the first place. I wonder if that price is genuine. I wonder if that original price is genuine. I wonder if that sale is just one of these internet rip-off things and they've never really sold it at that price. I wonder whether I've been ripped off. So there are all sorts of tiny little questions that can just suddenly burst out from that one action of a discount. So you might think it's a great thing to do to secure extra business, and you might think it's just a reasonable thing to do in your business because you're a nice person. But it might well be that you are undermining the integrity of your business and damaging your profits at the same time. So I'm always going to say, wherever possible, avoid discounts unless there is a really genuine and quite significant benefit to your business in granting somebody a discount. So I hope that's given you a little bit of food for thought today, and maybe the confidence to say no the next time somebody asks you for a discount. If you need any more of my help like this, then just get in touch via the email that this came through or via the comments on the social platform that you're watching this on. And of course, please feel free to share with anybody else who you think could benefit.